people ran screaming in the streets. They didn't know what to do. This was the worst pirate ship known to man, and the name of that ship were the
Rub-a-dub.
The rubber duck?
The Rub-a-dub.
Oh, the Rub-a-dub. Now, on board the Rub-a-dub, there was a crew of nasty pirates. Why, each one to a man had mean thoughts in their heads and mean intentions in their hearts and mean smells coming out of every bodily orifice. And each one to a man also had a special ability. They were all able to... Look. I had that last story.
Oh, okay.
Braid their armpits. They're all able to braid their armpits. That is pretty special. I would like at this juncture to point out that if you're not helping but you're complaining, then you better yell something if you don't like the way it's going. Well, they were all able to braid their armpits on board the
Rub-a-dub.
Rub-a-dub, and one day on deck they were braiding each other's armpits. One pair accidentally braided them together and they kept running into each other trying to run away. Well, the captain came out of his quarters and saw this fool-de-rool going on, and he was an imposing man, commanding, one of the best captains in all the 7 seas. He had a chest like a boulder, he had a head like an ale keg, he had arms like trees, legs like cannons. His name was Captain
Fluffy.
Fluffy. Now, Captain Fluffy also had a special ability. He was able to
Summon celery.
summon celery. He would shout, "Celery to me!" And celery would come out of the ether, I guess. That is a pretty special ability, and I must say, a new one on me. Well, he came out and he says, "Men, all we do is sit around braiding our armpits, and I summon celery." I mean, I can make a nice relish plate, but what's that for a pirate to do? Why, no longer do people run in fear at the mere mention of the name of our ship. We must go back to sea and once again reaffirm our reputations as terrible pirates, finding adventure and glory and making the name Rub-a-dub blaze across the sky, striking terror in the hearts of men and women everywhere. We must go to sea in search of adventure, in search of treasure, in search of...
Spoons.
Spoons! In search of spoons. Or wish to dish up cream cheese into the celery. Well, the men became very excited at the prospect of going to sea in search of spoons, because they also thought of another thing they could use the spoons for. They wanted to
Eat pudding.
eat pudding. They loved pudding. Pudding that was flavored like chocolate.